So now I'm only going to do this to you because you named the company One Solution Global, but it seems to me that, you know, this is global.
Yeah.
So what's the one solution?
Yeah.
Go on then.
What we mean by that, and what I do believe, is that independent of all the variations and differences that we see in the world, that are very real, the only thing I've ever seen change those things is humans having the insight and the freedom of mind to decide to create a new normal, to decide that the disparity that exists doesn't have to stay that way, and we have to do something about it. And the only way I've ever seen people become empowered to make change is when they feel better. Right. So it's very hard, myself included, to want to contribute to my own life, but to even then think of improving the lives of others or my community or the systems that affect my community if I myself don't feel solid and well from the inside out. And so our focus is on helping people learn what they need to discover to reconnect with and we say reconnect, we're not giving people some magic thing that they didn't have before. We're really pointing people to an innate resilience and well-being that has always resided within them, because everyone is born equal in that way.
Right.
We're all born with the life force. We're all born with resilience. We're all born with the potential and the capacity for new creative thought. And so before we do all the things that we do socially that messes with that, we have that capacity within us. And so our work is designed to point people within to rediscover that capacity, so that then they can take that feeling of well-being, the surge of good ideas and energy that comes from that, and then do what they want to do to change the trajectory of their own lives. And invariably, and I've had to have this proven to me, I wouldn't have believed it had I not seen it in so many different extreme circumstances over the years, that when people feel better, they naturally do better. And that doing better ripples out beyond themselves pretty quickly. Like when people start to feel better in their own lives, they immediately go, I got leftovers. How can I share? You know, they have well-being leftovers and they just want to give. And so I've seen people come up with brilliant ideas for how to help really persistent, annoying disparities and inequalities and things that have been, haunting their people or their communities for years and sometimes centuries.
Yeah. I love the simplicity of it. You know, the well-being leftovers makes sense to me. It's like, I know that. I know that there's a generosity that I noticed in myself long before I had any understanding of why, that when I was okay, I was actually all the traits I thought I should have were there. Mm-hmm. And it's just, I didn't spend much time feeling okay. Mm-hmm. So it didn't come up very often.
And it's a very beautiful, encouraging, unifying thing that I witness over and over again, is how universal that is. That when people feel better, within moments they want to give it away. I mean, it's just so cool. It's like when I think about Dejan, who started the Rebels for Peace with us, which is our youth movement. I mean, it was within seconds. He suddenly saw, I don't have to think in terms of retaliation. I don't have to live my life thinking I got to get them before they get me. When he had this insight and he suddenly saw, that frees me from a life of looking over my shoulder and probably becoming a statistic really quickly. The second he got that freedom, it was like 20 minutes later, he's like coming up to me at this. He's like, hey, I got to do this. And I was literally like, do what? And he's like, what you just helped me see, I got to help other people see. It was like the tiniest little gap between his own feeling better and wanting to give it away. And I've seen that over and over and over again across the globe, no matter the situation. And it's so encouraging and gives so much hope for how quickly the world could change because that's true.